Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is May 10, 2024. Here is another daily analysis. So we're coming back with weekly edition. Actually, this is Friday, and we always do analysis weekly edition on Friday as well. So let's just start with the S&P 500 weekly chart. And as you see here, this is kind of like the period of danger or corrective period that I was marking up in my chart, and so far so good. So we just got a good correction, 3 consecutive weeks, and then 3 consecutive back to the upside. So this is pretty nice, kind of like a correction. We can't delete now this period. Still looking for some kind of like a pullback for a final buying opportunity, I should say. So that's going to be great if you see some kind of like a pullback. It depends on how sharp it's going to be. We will have CPI number on, I believe, Tuesday or Wednesday. So it's going to be May 15th. So we will see that how number is coming from. Uh, but I should say number is going to be pretty quiet, like coming along with the expectation. So if it comes with the expectation, we will see some kind of like a mixed potential feedback from the market, probably going down and up. Volatile session is going to be, but I should say by end of next week, we should just finish the period of corrective move, and any correction could be fantastic buying opportunity for summer rally all the way up to 46 to 4800, which I believe it's going to just the period that I'm just looking for is going to be end of the August, September time. And after that, we should see some kind of like a very, very sharp pullback in October, September, which is going to be always a good buying opportunity before election. And whoever is going to be selected or elected by this election, we will see another market rally potentially all the way up to a year end by early 2025, which I believe it's going to be a recession year. So this is going to be a very, very early call, but I don't forecast any recession this year, but 2025-26 is going to be very, very dangerous year. So everyone needs to just take advantage of this opportunity, because this opportunity probably is going to be final bull market surge to the final target, at least for multi-years. And I should say the next buying opportunity is going to be just a pullback here somewhere around 5100. But after 5100, we can see some kind of like a good surge to the upside. So a higher low is coming down the road while we are just in no man's land with the stochastic. I'm just still waiting for another potential deep down to here to somewhere around oversold condition for a crossover for a great buying opportunity, which I believe it's going to be happening next week or so. So we will see how it goes. Today, SPY, which is the S&P 500 ETF, just traded 49 million, which is very, very light volume. A daily chart just a close with a doji bar here, right here on this area. So this is a supplier, and this supply area is kind of like a showing this is top of the supply area. So we just got a doji bar. We can see still this one is coming back up after this pullback. So this pullback could go all the way up to 50, 90 to 51.32. So that's the area that I'm just looking for a pullback. But after that, we should see market just find a bottom and going all the way up to the upside. So the potential scenario is going to be, as I said, May 15, May 16, 17. That's going to be the bottom. And also May 17 next week is going to be option expiry for the week as well. So it's going to be kind of like at the bottom formation there as well. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to Nasdaq weekly chart. Let me just change it to weekly. So this is a weekly chart Nasdaq. We are pretty close to the all-time high. So it's kind of like a market is very, very close to this double top, or kind of like a testing this top. I believe still we can see some kind of like a corrective move to this area, which is gonna just go for another buying opportunity. So if it goes down to this area, I should say that's gonna be a fantastic buying opportunity, somewhere around 17,300. is going to be a very, very good level for buy. So we'll see how it goes with this. And potentially Nasdaq is going to just go higher after next week correction. Moving on to daily chart for Nasdaq, we just got kind of like a doji bar, the same as S&P 500. We just got above this trend line and then coming back down, just a double test. I don't know if it's going to just going back down for potential technical kind of like a feedback here to this trend line, which is going to be natural reaction. So it can go all the way down here to 17,500 to 17,800. That's going to be a perfect scenario for buy. So if you get by, let's say, mid next week, so that's going to be a fantastic buying opportunity again to the upside. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones. The Dow, let me just go to weekly chart. Here's the Dow Jones chart. And as you see here, Dow perfectly going higher and higher. Even this week, Dow outperformed the other indexes, which means money is coming to energy, money is coming to banks, money is coming to healthcare. So those heavy value names are outperforming the stock market this year, this week. So we just got here April bottom. We can see some kind of like a pullback to SMA 20 weekly basis, which is 38,600. That's going to be kind of like the opportunity for this name. And then we can see after that, it goes higher. And moving on to the daily chart, we just got kind of like a very, very overstretched overbought. As you see here, daily chart is kind of like a very, very overstretched. So the best level, I believe, this is going to be the area that I'm looking for, which is going to be 38,400 to 38,000, let's say 900. That's going to be the level that I'm looking for, a fantastic buying opportunity. And I believe that this is going to be a good area. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to gold, which is outperforming again this week as well. So let me go to weekly chart first before daily. Weekly chart shows a fantastic pattern here, guys. So this is a very, very nice bullish consolidation. And I believe that gold is just forming very, very nicely itself for the upside. So don't be surprised even if we go lower to 2350, but that's going to be the end of the corrective move. I don't foresee any like a pullback lower than this. So I don't know if it's going to go down all the way down here or not, but this is going to be a perfect scenario for the next buying opportunity if it gives us. I believe gold already just to hit the bottom here after 2 weeks correction and then getting back to the upside. If it goes above, let's say 2400, I believe 2450, and then 2500, 2600 is coming down the road, at least based on my chart. I believe gold can go higher even, but right now, 2500 is going to be very, very foreseeable scenario for this summer. Moving on to daily chart, which just triggered the upside move. Right now, we just got into this very minor resistance here. Let me just see. If we just connect these two dots, you see that it just go today's high and just touch it coming back down. So people are just using this stuff. I don't. Basically, I don't care because I know that it's going to be just a minor corrective move, potential bullish consolidation for a next rally to 2490 is coming down the road for gold. So if it goes above this, especially if it goes above 2417, which means we are getting head back up to 2490. Moving on to silver, which had a fantastic week actually. So if we go to weekly chart here, let me show you. This is kind of like the perfect scenario for silver. Silver going down all the way to this area and then nicely move back up. So it goes above this, kind of like a challenging this top. We need to get above this week high for a next fantastic surge to the upside. So I'm very, very bullish on silver. 30 to 32 is coming next, and even 34 to 38 is coming afterwards as well. So silver can go higher as well. This is going to be very, very interesting to see how silver is going to outperform gold this summer. As you see here, daily chart, we just see a fantastic return to the back to the upside. we just didn't get still buy signal from MACD. So this is kind of like the weakness of these indicators. While this stochastic is getting back to overbought, still MACD doesn't show the big and the buy signal. I believe that the next buying opportunity is coming here when we have like a minor pullback to 27.50, then ultimate surge potentially going to 30 to 32 is coming down the road as well. So this is going to be very, very interesting scenario. See silver is going to outperform the gold. Moving on to crude, which kind of like a getting back to the bear side. Crude is forming kind of like an interesting bearish consolidation. I just got a buy signal from crude 2 days ago, and yesterday it was in positive. Today, just going back down to negative. So 78 again, $78 56 is coming. I don't know if it goes down all the way to 76, but if it goes there, that's going to be potential kind of like a bottom for a next surge to the upside. So if crude is down, this means CPI is going to go down as well. So you will see that crude is down months of May, April. So this is kind of like from the beginning of April going all the way down to beginning of May. So this means CPI is coming less than expectation potentially, which is gonna just cool down the economy a little bit, and also the interest rate as well. So we will see. That's going to be a good news for the market, but not good news for crude. Moving on to individual names, starting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin just coming down today, just forming still. This is a bullish consolidation, I believe. Perfect scenario. So if crude is coming down, there's gonna be there are gonna be two scenarios. Both of them are bullish, but one is gonna be very super bullish, which this consolidation just formed here. We keep this pivot here as like a flag, bottom of the flag, and we can just surge to the upside nicely to 100,000 this year. So this is gonna be a first super bullish opportunity. The next one is gonna be, we're gonna go down again deeply to kind of look in a bigger picture. Still, we can go down to 54 to 52. Still, that's gonna be bullish. Still, that's gonna be bullish, but a first correction, then surge to the upside. So either case, I'm kind of like a bullish in Bitcoin. If you don't trade with leverage or something like, even if you don't use leverage in your investment, I believe 60 is going to be a good payoff for 100,000. So if it goes down to 54, even 48 to 52, eventually it goes higher to 1,000. So 100,000. So that's going to be a win-win scenario. But major risk to reward is going to be for those ones who are trading with leverage. Because if you're trading with leverage, then you should have like a stop loss here. But if you don't, then I wouldn't bother myself to just having this in my portfolio. Moving on to bond yield just surging higher today. This is kind of like a big surge, 1% to the upside. The inverse correlation is going to be Treasury TLT just 50 cents down today, and it's just holding up this 87 here. So this is going to be interesting to see if it holds up this area very nicely. I believe still Treasury can hold up this area and can surge higher. After CPI, everyone would see that. VIX is coming down another 1% today, so it just go down to 12.55. A Dixie coming along with bond yield, but you see that Dixie is kind of like a lagging. 11 cents to the upside, 105.31. That's going to be a Dixie for today, this week as well. Magma indicator, they just closed a very, very kind of shallow bar today. It's kind of like a $1.65 change to the downside. Nothing spectacular. Apple was positive, then coming down, and even after hours, it just took a hit more. $1.52 down today. Amazon $2.02 down today, and Meta 78 cents to the upside, and Microsoft $2.42 up today. Not a bad session for Microsoft. A bullish consolidation, a small bullish consolidation is forming here. Google $1.31 now. As you see here, big techies actually were pretty mixed, and that's why market didn't go anywhere. It's just flattening sideways today. entire session. Netflix $1.22 down today, and Tesla is coming down as well. So $3.50. Tesla is just getting into this white range bar. If it goes below this, I believe that Tesla can go lower even to this area, which is going to be a sad for Tesla. But right now, I should say Tesla is sick. Moving on to SMH, which is semiconductor index. This one is $3.32 up today. Not a bad session for semis. SOX, the same pattern, although after hours took a hit. Taiwan Semiconductor, $6.47 up. Fantastic surge to the upside, 4% to the upside. So it was kind of like a runner for semis. AMD just coming down to the 47 cents down. NVIDIA, $11 up. A bullish consolidation here today. So this is pretty nice pattern here for NVIDIA. NVIDIA will have earning for NVIDIA next week as well. So we'll see how it goes. Texas Instrument, a nice surge continuation to the upside, $1.73 up. A fantastic pattern here. Texas is at very, very important resistance. If it goes higher, I believe they can go to double top. So Texas is just forming very, very nice momentum to the upside. Lam Research, $7.88 up. Not a bad price action. Lam Research can go deep down to 815 to 853. But after that, I should say the surge is coming. Moving on to bank financials, XLF, 16 cents up, gapped up, and hold up pretty well. It just that didn't do anything today. It was pretty flat session. KBE, the same pattern here, 2 cents down. KRE, 6 cents down. JP Morgan, $1.27 up. JP Morgan is pretty close to double top and new all-time high afterwards. Goldman Sachs hit new all-time high, coming back down. So nominal new all-time high for Goldman Sachs. Bank of America, 17 cents up today, triggered the bullish consolidation, but sold off sharply after. Wells Fargo continuing to the upside, 61 cents up. A good pattern though here. Still, it can go higher. Bigger correction is coming. If it goes to 58, then I should say the buyers are going to come back again. So Wells Fargo is kind of like a tricky for now. Moving on to gold miners, which they just took a hit after hours. GDX goes down to $75.06 after hours. GDXJ, the same here, just engulfing not engulfing, like a very, very a sharp sell-off. Like it just gapped up and sellers to control. I believe that they can go lower for a corrective move. This is just going to be a correction and nothing more. AEM 30 cents up today. Newmont 35 cents down today. Franco-Nevada 42 cents up today. So Franco-Nevada is just breaking through this 128 and then coming back down. This goes to this white range bar, pretty, I should say strong resistance here, but 134, 137, that's going to be the area that I'm looking for next target. Gold Barrick 10 cents down, gapped up, coming down. So these patterns are kind of like showing me that the bearishness is there at least for a day or two. Moving on to energy stocks, XLE, Energy Spider, 52 cents down today. Exxon, $2.39 down, sharp sell-off. OAH, sharp sell-off as well, $3.84 down. Exxon, 48 cents down. So still within this bullish consolidation, but this is pretty neat. Chevron, very, very light volume today, narrow body bar, 37 cents up, and didn't do anything basically, just hold up the entire session. All right, next week, as I said, it's going to be kind of like a minor pullback. Don't be surprised, CPI, NVIDIA earning, but after that, I should say, nice big rally is going to start, especially in June, July, and August for a summer rally. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. Have a fantastic weekend. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.